It is blazing hot out here, guys. Okay, words mean nothing if it's not backed up with action. While you can believe and you can trust and you can only hope that someone lives up to their word, I believe everyone should start with a clean slate. You obviously would automatically trust someone based off of like first interaction. You wouldn't assume that they're a liar at first, you know what I mean? Unless what they say and their actions don't align, how can you trust someone? You just can't physically like trust them anymore, because it's like, how does anything tie to what you're doing? What are you even like representing in your life if you're saying you're doing something? It's okay to be working on something, but it's different when you promise someone something and then you don't do it. Things happen, life gets busy, everyone has their own lives, you know, it's okay. That's understandable, right? Don't make someone feel a certain way and then especially blame them when, oh my gosh, there's a wasp. Oh no, that's a bee, guys. And then especially, oh my gosh, especially blame them when they feel a certain way, because you kind of started that. I've been in situations myself where I'm like, am I overthinking the situation, or maybe the person made me think this way? If something doesn't go a certain direction, I'm like questioning myself. That also ties to quote unquote living a double life. Well, some people fake a persona or fake a personality around their friends, or they make it seem like they're someone that they're really not. These be the most subtle things about a person. Like, you can't even tell sometimes. It's just like they just do little lies, but that builds up. Like, you're gonna try to cover every lie with another lie. It's gonna be very hard for you to recover from someone who is like that, or even someone who has been friends with someone like that. If you see someone just suddenly switch up on you, suddenly seem like, you know, they're a hater or they like you so much, you know what I mean? It's like, no, it's not your fault for thinking that way. It's not supposed to be like that. Like, life isn't supposed to be like always at a peak or a trend. It's supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to like keep like all the time. You're a good person for believing their words. You know, no one blames you for that. That is not your fault. Because who wouldn't? It's another thing when they try to, you know, bait you with their words. Things don't seem right. Usually there's your answer. Don't beat around the bush with someone's actions, because first of all, you would never do that to them. So if someone is doing that to you, don't give them like this crazy benefit of the doubt that like, oh, you're gonna change, or I know they can change, like that's their potential. Everyone has potential. That's for, you know, something that they can work on themselves. Like, you look at a person for who they are, because think about it. If you wouldn't do that to them, like, why are you allowing someone to treat you like that? And then for people who are like that, it is very hard for them to like act right, because they can't accept that that is who they are. So they feel as though they have to hide parts of themselves to show a certain image of them to other people, even to their closest friends. Like, I've met people that are like, yeah, I have good friends, and like I ask them like what they do with their friends, or you know, what they talk about or what they go through, and it's nothing ever really like genuine and deep. So it makes me wonder, like, maybe I just have a different definition of like what real friends are. The people who should be there for you, that you call your close friends and like your circle. You are who you surround yourself with. So it makes a big difference. It makes a big difference. It might be about who you're gonna become, but it's more about the connection. If you're friends with 3 billionaires, that does not mean you're actually gonna become a billionaire, but the way you think, the way you start like living, and your perspective, your mindset and everything is gonna start to think like them. So it's all about the connection you make with people. You can't be around people who are acting stupid or dumb, because then you're gonna start to slowly think like that behavior is okay. Think about the friends that you have, and are they tolerating certain behavior that's like disrespectful? Are they tolerating behavior that is just unacceptable? And I think a lot of it comes from who you are as a person too. Maybe it's not just all other people all the time. Maybe it's just you, and where you are in your life reflects who you're attracting and allowing into your life. It really makes sense when you think about it. If I think back on certain times in my life, I'm like, oh, I made those friends because I didn't know who I was yet, so I tried to fit in with people who just went with the flow or whatever, you know what I mean? So it really aligns with where you are in life right now. Like, if you say you want to be something, or if you say you want to be a great athlete, if you say you want to achieve this certain goal, why are you letting your life go by? Why are you idling and wasting that chance, that opportunity for you to work on this said goal? A lot of people, oh my gosh, I'm getting bit. A lot of people, what the A lot of people that I meet, I ask like, oh, like what's your passion, you know? And like the same people ask me the same question back, and it really makes me think like, oh my gosh, one of my passions is to, you know, make content, be a content creator, and just share my life out there, hopefully make a living out of it. But you know, like, that's what I'm doing right now. If you want to be a pro footballer, if you want to be a pro athlete, if you want to be someone, you have this one life to get it. You literally have one life. Like, don't be like, hey, you know, like, it's okay, you know, it's whatever. Guys, like, I'm cheering for you. Like, I'm rooting for you full on. Like, I have full faith in people who have dreams of making it big, because you can do it. Mochi, come. Mochi, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's okay. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Good. Can you come on? Can you come on? You gotta chill. It's hot out here. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying again. I keep getting distracted. Okay, because I remember now, because no dream is impossible, guys. Like, I've seen a documentary about like LeBron James and his wife, and it's like, he didn't think he would reach this length or this like gravity of this career, you know? And he's able to do that because Savannah has allowed him to be as great as he is, because she, you know, takes care of the kids, takes care of the house, so he doesn't have to worry about that. And like when he's already up there, like he suddenly realizes, he's like, oh shoot, like I'm so high up where like my goals are and my dreams, that my family's so far down there. But it's not saying like, you know, like I'm forgetting about them. It's just like sometimes you're so focused on what you want to do, like your dream is always going to be in the back of your mind. So don't live your life thinking like what you could have done. Don't live your life thinking, oh, you know, like I wanted to do this, but I didn't instead. You can say that you tried and failed than saying you never tried at all. If you say you're going to do something and you can't like own up to your promise, you're a coward. You're lame. I would call myself a coward too if I couldn't. So everyone has, you know, we're all equal here. With the last couple months of this year, like just be intentional with what you want to do, and like you will see your mind and your habits will start to change. Maybe the people you allow in your life will start to change, and like you guys will talk about bigger topics, and you guys will actually start to talk about intentional topics, quality over quantity. At the same time, be honest with yourself. It's okay to not be on the right track. I can tell people like, hey, you know, I didn't swim for 2 years, and it's a little embarrassing. It is embarrassing actually to start over. You never know. So just try. Just try. You don't know how someone is feeling. That's how people are gonna call you a real one, because like you're able to do the best you can in every situation, you know, like you aren't too delusional in supporting your friends, right? Like you have to be real with them. Even if they want to sometimes, that's not what's best for you. You know, like I've come to realize that like, yes, I want to do these things. I want to hang out with my friends, but like that's not what I need to do in order to better my life. You know, sometimes you gotta say no, and gotta say like, I gotta respect my own boundaries instead of having fun. You know, because that's when you know you're being intentional. If you're feeling conviction in your head all the time, or if you're feeling some sort of way, like you know you should be doing something better, then you know better. The thoughts are there for a reason. God doesn't put those thoughts in there, and he doesn't give you these signs for no reason. I feel like I'm old enough to realize my lessons, and it's gonna be even more like embarrassing if I don't act right. You know, as I get older, like I don't want to be out here living mindlessly. I don't want my habits to be so carefree, and you know, it's like I don't care about my life at all. Like I'm living a low quality life. Most of the time, low quality does not mean you have a bad quality of life. It's like how you go on about situations, what you think of yourself, and how you value things, like how you persevere through things. And when things get you down, what do? And who are you when things are low? And who are you when no one's around? Like that's your true character, and that reflects when you're with people. And the faster you work on it, the faster you're gonna get better and slowly realize like, hey, maybe I was immature in the past, maybe I was, you know, dishonest. The faster you can accept that, the faster you're gonna get better. You can't grow without change, and you can't grow without realizing like you have to leave things behind in order to grow. Like life is gonna change, time is gonna go by, and you're the only person in power for you to change your own life. So your actions should reflect who you are as a person, like your character. And don't do it because you feel a certain way. Okay, this is important, guys, because a lot of people do things just to show people. Like even your actions should matter. You don't want to do things because people are telling you to. Don't do it because of like pity. Do it because for like you want to do it for yourself. I would go get my friend a drink and visit them at work because I want to. Like, I want to spend quality time with them. I want to talk to them, you know, spend time with them, be in their presence. You know, you can choose to call or FaceTime your friends even when you may be tired. You know, like, these things you do out of the sake of your heart. You want to do it because you miss them, or, you know, because they're your true friend and you value them. Don't do it because you just want them to think you like them. That also means you're lame and you're a coward. How can you say who you are if you can't be real? Like, honestly guys. And it's okay, you know, you can be broke, you can be sad, you can be, you know, not where you are in life, but it doesn't have to be all this materialistic things. You can have a good life without all these things. Like, the people I visited in Puerto Rico were the most, like, genuine, chill, happy people ever. And, like, compared to the life I'm living here in California, like, with these mansions out here, people are living, like, you know, $1 million lives. Like, can be freaking living, like, a sad-ass life, bro. Because you're not intentionally living with purpose. Me coming from, like, a different country, growing up in a different country where, like, materialistic things don't matter as much, like, you don't need to have those in order to feel like you're successful. I can see when people are just living life out of the sake of, like, being happy and just, like, truly, like, living in the moment, playing soccer or playing basketball or playing, you know, just playing outside. That's what I'm saying. Like, even if the whole world is doing that, if you can change one person at a time, or if you can change yourself, like, deep down, your soul will feel so much more fulfilled. And I'm telling you out of this because, like, I've lived it, even if I'm only 20 years old. And I'm not saying, you know, like, this is how you should live. Be open to it, you know. Just be real with your life. It's okay to not be on the right track. It's never too late to start, even if you're 40, even if you're 50. It's okay. It's your life. So if you don't feel happy with it, you have the power to change it. And if you feel like you don't have real friends, you can reevaluate it. You can be alone for a while. You can go heal. Actually live a life outside of your phone, outside of social media, because that can alter what you think is best for you, right? Like, no one else can tell you how you feel. No one else can tell you what's best for you, how to live your life. What's that saying? Like, the world is your oyster. All these analogies are kind of true. Like, it kind of applies, you know? So you just gotta think of it differently. You know, have an open heart. Not just an open heart, but like a soft heart. Okay? Like, soft and tender heart. Be genuine, be kind, be compassionate. You know, do everything with love. So yeah. What a good day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Have fun, love yourself, be yourself. Don't forget that, because that is my outro, and I haven't said that in a while, but say it with me. Have fun, love yourself, and be yourself. Bye.